Start recording. There you go. Good. Bring it down here. And get rid of this thing. All right.
Who was that?
What was that?
I saw a guy.
This position?
Oh, it's just the face of a guy.
Which one? Oh, this guy. I don't know. He's a weird guy. All right. So, what do you think here?
Oh, I have to say something.
Go ahead.
On the best move for white.
Yeah.
Uh, well, the obvious one would be to push the rook in h3, but I'm in a kind of a difficult position because
Okay, so we push.
my king is very exposed.
Right. You push here.
Yeah.
Rook h3. He's got queen check.
Right.
And then, king, only place to move is there.
Right.
And then queen check. Only place
Right.
to move is here.
Yeah.
Checkmate. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Queen is here.
Right.
But, actually, you know what? So the king, let's say the king is here. Then you bring the queen up. Check. Rook, king comes over. Check. And that's checkmate.
Yeah.
Okay. So in short, too slow.
Too slow, right?
Too slow, yeah.
So, okay, I see another way. I can sacrifice my queen
Okay.
in h7.
Yeah.
And then the rook.
Yes, and then what?
And bring the rook. The rook in h3.
Yep, and that's checkmate. He only has one move block. Take the rook, checkmate.
Yeah.
So there's a concept. Are you familiar with Aaron Nimzovich?
Yeah, I've heard about that. I know that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, chess master. I think German chess master in the early 20th century. And he wrote a few books, and one famous one is called My System, and really famous one, like it's like every chess grandmaster, top player recommends it to learn, basically understanding philosophy of chess.
Right.
And so one concept that he says is the difference between the revolutionary type of attack and the evolutionary type of attack. So here, obviously, white's attacking, right? The king is very, it's in the corner, right? And white has an attack going. Now, you're down a rook, right? He's got two rooks. So you don't want to be slow. You have to be fast. You got to be quick with your attack. So the evolutionary way would be increased pressure. That would be the evolutionary way. It's slow. Sometimes it works, but here it definitely doesn't work because you're down too much material. So here, what's required is the revolutionary approach, which is completely break open, sacrifice, break open lines, and checkmate. And so that's And here, that's the best move. So awesome. All right. So let's see here.
Bon. It's a pretty nice position, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see how to take advantage of that. So, on top of that, I have. Okay.
Not so easy as the other one, right?
Yeah, I see, but elements are in place,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to combine.
Yeah, white's pieces are very aggressive here.
Yeah, I have to combine. Well, first of all, the very first. No, I cannot do that. Damn. Problem of alignment. Do that. Let's see. The knight is kind of in the way.
Yeah, right? Seems like it.
Yeah, so I think maybe I could sacrifice that knight.
Maybe.
So that will open, at least open my line, a line for my queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's one thing I could do. Or another one would be I could push a pawn to.
So push this pawn, I assume, right?
Right, yeah.
Alright, so push the pawn.
To kind of open, disturb the pieces and.
I mean, pushing the pawn kind of locks down the position. So he pushed the pawn. He doesn't have to take it. Yeah, he can just move back. And then what do you got? Not much, right?
Not much, right? That's true.
So. Yeah.
So otherwise. I have to do something clearly because my queen is exposed. So
right, yeah, the queen is being attacked.
So I have to.
So something strong. So yeah, to me.
Something strong. Yeah.
Yeah. So the most forceful move, right? What would you say?
Would be the knight.
The knight
move
check.
The knight in.
Right here, right?
In d6, yeah.
Yeah. So all right, let's see. I think that's the right move. Ah.
That's not. Huh.
Wow.
It's better thing to do.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah,
yes.
See, this puzzle is not even obvious to me. All right, let's see this one. Oh, that's the best move. All right. All right.
So then after that, what?
All right. What do you think?
Maybe then after that, moving the knight to as an intermediate move to open the line, and then maybe after that.
Oh, you mean knight here now?
Yeah.
Well, now that he took the pawn, I don't think it's necessary to sacrifice the knight. Right. So I think I have a better move here. What do you think?
Thing is, the knight is under pressure. My queen is also under pressure.
Right.
So I have to do something. So maybe I can sacrifice.
Right. Yes.
What happens if I sacrifice my rook?
Yeah, to me that's the best option because you save the knight and also you get 2 pieces for the rook, which is a very good exchange. Right? If you can get that's a general rule of thumb. If you can get 2 minor pieces for a rook, that's considered a superior exchange, definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, pretty much always that's the case. Rooks, they're powerful, but against 2 minor pieces, not so powerful.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So let's do
then after that is happy. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's a quick one. All right. So which one? So we'll do this loss.
Yeah, this loss. Yeah.
Let's see here.
I think I played very badly on that one.
All right. So that was a 15-minute one.
Sometimes I have just blindness that happens.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it happens.
You don't read the position. I mean, it's you're making blunders after blunders because you
Right.
don't. And I think that one was like that.
All right.
It's
Yeah, it happens to all of us. Even top grandmasters don't play perfect games. With all the possibilities for moves, it's impossible to play a perfect game pretty much.
oh, I'm talking about worse. I mean, like every move you make is even lacking inspiration, or even
Oh, I see.
not even seeing the obvious.
Yeah, okay.
When you see that you're completely blind.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's see here. You are white.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Nothing. That's standard stuff.
Good. All right. Yeah. So here. No, because I'm looking at like whenever in this kind of position, when your opponent plays this A6 move, they're usually preparing to open up with this is the next move B5, right? And so
Yeah.
my first inclination is always to prevent that with A4.
Right. Yeah.
But here it doesn't work, right? So look, you see, if you went A4, he can still do A5, and you think that if he takes, if you take, he cannot take. You think, right, because of the pin.
Right.
But look at this now.
Yeah.
Your unprotected rook is attacked, and your queen is being attacked, and by this pawn, and the pawn is protected by the bishop.
Right.
So it doesn't work.
Right.
So yeah, the queen being there, that doesn't work. So you have to let him do that. All right. So okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's annoying for that knight to be there.
Right.
I see a way that you can. Okay, so you did b3. That's good. It does kick away the knight, but I see actually a better move than b3. What do you think in this position?
Sacrificing the bishop,
Right.
the white bishop.
Well, trading the bishop for the knight, take, and now what's the follow-up?
And now attacking with a pawn.
Take which pawn?
I mean, pushing my pawn in b3.
No. This pawn right now is weak, right?
Yeah,
These
right.
are double isolated pawns. No pawns here to protect them. So
Right.
that means that they're weak and vulnerable to attack. So
Right.
when I see that, my first desire is to attack it.
Right. But
What do you think?
so I wanted to attack with a pawn, but you prefer to attack some.
Right. Well, if you attack with a pawn, he can just trade it, and then you're helping him get rid of his weakness, right? So you don't want to help him get rid of his weakness. You want to try to win the pawn.
What's the difference?
Well, if you did this, then he gets rid of his weakness. Now he's good. He's happy because these pawns are difficult to protect, right?
Uh-huh.
So you don't want to trade pawns. You want to just win it outright.
Without any exchange.
Yeah, without an exchange, right?
So then I need to move my knight, for example.
Right. That's what I see. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I like knight e5 better just because it's in the center and it's controlling so many squares like that. And so you're attacking the pawn. So he has one way to defend it. Come back here, and now what do you do?
Now I push my pawn in b3.
No. You help him again. You're helping him get rid of the weakness, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to protect his pawn, right? Now So now you have to try to win it. What do you think? Best move.
Hmm. Uh,
Yeah, whenever your opponent has weaknesses like this, you want to make sure you like don't make his life easier.
yeah,
You
so
know?
maybe what I can do is maybe move the other bishop. So like,
This bit,
no, not the bishop. Sorry, sorry,
the knight.
the knight,
Where and do what?
and to go in some place where
Nah, too slow.
there's a way to win that pawn right away.
Oh yeah. Well, not in the next move, but okay. So you're attacking once, right? He's defending
Right,
once. So
right,
now what you need to do is either
right.
attack the pawn again, or scare away the defender.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
You
Oh, yeah,
see,
yeah. So
right?
then, like, if I push the, um, yeah, if I push the a3 pawn,
There you go.
yeah,
He's gone, right? He's got to
yeah,
go. He goes back. You win the pawn.
yeah,
You see that?
yeah. I see.
Very nice,
Simple as
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, always, pay attention to how you can give your opponent more weaknesses, and then how you can exploit them, and not help him. Don't make it easier for him to get rid of his weaknesses, right?
Mm.
Um, try to win it outright always. So yeah, this knight move was a mistake for that reason, but you kicked it away, so that's good too. All right. Yeah. Ooh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, you know what I see? I don't know if it's a better move, because this pin is really annoying too. I mean, this pawn is lost basically, right? You're attacking it once and twice,
Right.
and he's only defending it once.
Right.
So you could win the pawn, but I'm wondering, can he attack this knight and win? I don't know. So let's see. Let's see if you do this and takes here, and now what does he
Oh,
do?
you prefer to do that instead of attacking with the bishop first?
Yes. You know why? Why do you think?
Because
Why?
it's more forceful. He has to.
Yeah, it's more forceful, and also now the bishop is pinned because
Right.
your rook's not protected,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, careful not to put yourself in pins like that
Uh,
unnecessarily. Definitely. Yeah, now he can probably try to win that. If you take with the bishop, he can probably. Oh no, well he can't do that because now you have a check.
uh,
That's not good. But yeah, it's just annoying to put yourself in pins like that. You don't want to do that if you can avoid it.
mm,
So yeah, definitely in this position, take with the rook, and then you can trade. But now look, this knight is pinned, so now he can just increase pressure on the knight,
yeah.
right?
Mm.
I mean, you do have this, so maybe it's okay to win that pawn, but yeah, it's just annoying. All right,
Mm.
so you did have that pawn. All right, you got rid of the pin. That's good. Okay. All right. All right. Wait, did you castle? Yeah, you did castle. Yeah, I would castle immediately here. I feel like this is a good place to castle.
Mm.
You're starting an attack and your king is still in the center. It's like, nah, that doesn't feel right to me. To me,
Mm.
to
Yeah.
me, I would just get your king out of the way, and then you can start, attacking his weaknesses like that.
Right.
And this is definitely weakness too. Like you have a very nice center. These two pawns, very good, very well placed.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't think there's a reason to rush it.
Yeah. Maybe I rushed it.
Do you feel like sometimes your lack of castling early, like put your king in danger sometimes.
No, I think I tend to castle early, but
Okay,
sometimes I think it slows me down.
it's just what?
It slows me down. Sometimes I don't, I miss opportunities
Yeah.
because I'm castling
Oh, could you castle
because
too
I'm
soon?
castling. But I think in that case, yeah, you're right. It was premature because after that I got into trouble.
Right, right. You got to be careful because he's castle. His king is safe. His rook is ready to come over here. You know, and
Yeah.
so yeah, you got to castle. Usually, for the most part, when your opponent takes the time to castle, if you can, it's probably a good good idea for you to castle too.
Right.
For the most part, yeah. There are
Yeah.
exceptions. So yeah, so he attacks. All right. No, I mean here would be a good time to castle also. I would definitely do that.
Uh,
Yeah, definitely. Also, I don't like this move because now, so look right now, isolated pawn, right?
uh,
No pawns on these squares to protect them, but
uh,
now by you taking the pawn, now they're connected.
mm,
You see that? Now they're no longer isolated. Now this one can protect this one. So you kind of helped him in that
yeah.
way. So that's no good. You don't want to help your opponent. So definitely either that or you can even try to come here because this is an isolated pawn, right? So if he
Mm,
decides to take, now you just improved your pawn structure. Now
mm,
you have no more pawn islands, right? All of them are connected.
right.
So yeah, whenever you get a chance to see how you can improve your own position, with exchanges, it's always a good idea to try to do that and uh, and prevent your opponent from improving his position at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would not do that. All right. Uh, no. No, I think taking his rook I would consider that a positional mistake because after he takes back with the queen, he pretty much controls this file now.
Yeah.
You see that? I think there was
Yeah.
no reason to exchange rooks there. So here you can castle, fine, and now you're both opposing each other, so nobody controls the file,
Mm.
right? So you don't want to give him the file. That's very important for you to maintain that control. And then
So
say again?
understand that you say that now for now he's not controlling the file.
No, he's not. You're just opposing each other, right? So nobody's
Uh,
controlling it, right? You're waiting. But if you were to exchange now, like, yeah. So if you exchange, oh wait, no, it's his move. So let's say he was to exchange with you. Now you control the file,
right.
and now
I see.
you're ready to invade on the seventh rank and dominate.
Right.
So whoever controls, rooks, belong on open files, and you don't want to give them open files if you can. You don't want to give your opponent open files if you can avoid it. Definitely not.
Mm.
So yeah, definitely don't trade there. Yeah, so my plan here would be just castling and then see this pawn is weak. It's connected with this one, but it's weak. It can't go forward. It's gonna be lost. So it's basically a backward pawn, right?
Mm.
And you could also say that this square is a hole and this square is a hole. Like if you can get this knight to here, that's a beautiful position for the knight. You see that?
Mm. Yeah.
Bring the knight down here, up here, and look at that outpost. Beautiful, beautiful
Mm.
outpost for the knight. Completely dominating the position. You see that?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I would take here and then bring the rook here, increase pressure, and make sure that he doesn't have a chance to push. And
Mm.
then once you bring the rook here to c1, then you bring the knight and you maneuver it and try to occupy the square.
Mm.
You see that?
Okay. Yeah.
This is very important. The idea of knight outposts is very powerful. When a knight
Mm.
when a knight occupies a square that it cannot be chased away, and it
Mm.
has like very powerful control. Like this is a very powerful square for your knight. So
Mm.
yeah, that's an idea. All right, so you took. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, that's a good move. So now look at he has a beautiful outpost right here for his knight.
Right.
Yeah, you see that? And
Yeah.
there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think he took advantage of it
Yeah, he did.
at some point.
Yeah, so you see why why taking the bishop here was not a good move, right? You're connecting his pawns and you're giving him this strong outpost, and basically paralyzing your own pawn at the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I would come up here again, eyeing the square. And what's beautiful about this is you're protecting their pawn at the same time as exerting all this influence.
Right.
You see that? So that's the beauty of knights, simultaneous protection and attack when they're on really good squares. So yeah, definitely much better than that. But okay, so there. Okay. Yeah, this is a hard position to play for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like this pawn's paralyzed. This pawn can never move forward. Right? That's hard. He could have just he could have actually, his best move would have been, I think, that take the pawn. And if you were to take his knight, that would be horrible. Now his pawn's almost queening, right?
Right.
No good. So all right, let's go back here. So he kind of gave you some breathing room with that knight trade. Kind of helped you a little bit.
That's true.
Although here, that's a crippling move as well. Now you lost another pawn. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh!
A big mistake.
Oh shoot! Okay. So all right. So let's let's go back. So the opening was good. Yeah, the opening I think was played well. Check. Yeah. Maybe here would have been even better. Push the pawn all the way. What is there a reason that you didn't? That you just went e3?
Just to protect more protection on the d4 pawn. But
okay, I mean, this seems fine the way I look at it, and you can, if you want to protect your pawn, you can bring the bishop there.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. You can and then bring the rook here. So the pawn doesn't seem, and it's already protected by the knight, of course. So the pawn doesn't seem too weak. But I like this because it's just controlling the center so much better, right? So, yeah, if your opponent, when your opponent gives up a center pawn like the way he did for your wing pawn, he's giving you the option of controlling the center. So definitely capitalize on that, take advantage of it. It's like a gift. So now you see this idea right here. How just by taking on c4, even if you didn't see that you could win this pawn, it's still a good move because it's creating all this weakness. It's basically destroying his queenside pawns. Right. Like before, he's got nice fluid pawns, nice and connected. But after you take, all of a sudden completely destroyed. Double isolated pawns and isolated pawns. So even if you didn't see that you could win this pawn, it's still a good move because it's creating so many weaknesses. So that's kind of how I play when I play. I don't always see that I can win pawns or pieces, but if you can just try to create as many weaknesses in your opponent's position as possible, then winning material becomes easy. You don't always have to see perfectly how you can win. It's just like it just increases the possibilities that you will win material.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of how I play. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is the downside of doing this kind of move. Yeah. This is kind of why I like to clamp down on this position. Maybe go B4, prevent this push down here, because that kind of weakens this pawn. I don't like that, you know. So now, I mean, now this is a beautiful outpost. You see, once you create this pawn structure like this is a beautiful outpost for your knight right here. C5, and now easily you can bring your knight to maneuver and occupy that square.
Of the other knight, right?
Yeah, the other knight, right? Yeah, because with this knight it'll be too hard. Because you know if you bring it here, you can always just trade. You don't want to trade it, right? You want to bring your knight here. So so yeah, that's another possibility. Yeah. And so yeah, so always keep in mind castle. So important, so important.
So yeah, that was a bad move, right?
Yeah, I think it just unnecessarily opened up the position, and also you're creating weakness here. See, now this pawn's backward, right? You just gave him this beautiful square for his knight, right there. So I mean, right now these pawns are good, right? Eventually you're gonna move them, but at the right time. I think this was premature. Too soon. You know, I mean, it does open up the bishop, but at the same time, you're giving him a square, so it's a trade-off. And I mean, and also, I'd be afraid to just do stuff like that before castling my king. Always want to get your king to safety before you open up a position. It's a good rule of thumb. Yeah, and then this one again, you're helping him, right? You're helping him improve his pawn structure. Right? No good. No good. Keep the weaknesses. Always keep the weaknesses, and make him work for trying to improve himself. And also always keep in mind, keep his weaknesses and see if you can improve your own weaknesses with that move. Right? It's a subtle move, right? But it's like I invite you to take me so that I can improve my pawn structure.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
You see? It's subtle, but I think it's a useful move, definitely. So yeah, and then also here, very important: do not give up files like this. By exchanging, you gave him that file, complete control, and that's basically how he invaded your territory, right?
Yeah.
Came down here. You couldn't reclaim the file anymore, and you were all on defense after that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, always maintain. If you can't win the file, don't give up the file. Maintain the tension, right? Don't. It's another example of why trading is not a good thing, because in the end, if your opponent has an advantage like an open file, then even if you traded equal material, he still came out on top, right? So very important. Yeah. And again, knight outpost here, beautiful square. Beautiful, right? Defense, and attack. Right? Yeah, knights in some positions they definitely have their advantages, and this I would say this is a kind of a position favorable to a knight. He's got a nice outpost here, and he's also got a nice outpost here, and you have your nice outpost there. So so yeah. Yeah. It was lost. I mean, it was hard. It's hard to recover from this position because he's gonna win. He's gonna win this pawn.
Yeah.
And I mean, he can take with that if he wants, and then now he can try to attack the king eventually. So it's rough. All right. So all right. So let's see another one. Okay. Did we do this one? I don't think we did that one, right? Did we? No, right?
Yeah, I believe so, because it's pretty old, that one.
Yeah, but we didn't do it. It was just a few days ago, right? Let me see here.
You think? Let's see.
Yeah, we didn't do it. All right, so let me just see. 25 moves. All right, let's see. Let me see what this one. we didn't do any of these ones. Okay. All right, should we do the long one? The 50 move?
Okay. Oh, I think
Oh, wait. Oh, we did that one. I recognize that one.
I recognize that. I
Yeah.
did a mistake at the end,
Oh,
yes.
man, you were winning that one.
I was winning and then I made a stupid mistake at the end, yeah.
I remember that. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We won't relive that one.
No,
Let
no.
it let it
Well,
go ahead.
I won't forget about it, yeah.
let it rest in peace.
Well, in fact, I would like to keep the lesson alive, but
Yeah.
don't repeat that kind of.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see here. So this is yes. So you are white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So let's turn this off. Go back. All right. So. All right. Okay.
So again, very similar position.
Okay.
So what was wrong? What was bad?
Okay. All right. Let's go back. All right. So here you're attacking the pawn. He tries to defend. All right. So this is a common tactic kind of thing. So you could win this pawn, but knight c3 just allows him to continue to push. So he won it anyway. But yeah, he starts kicking you around. That's no good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back. All right. So what's a better move than knight c3? What do you think?
Well,
So he's trying to hold on to this pawn, right?
yeah.
So what do you think? How do we? He's creating a pawn chain, so we need to undermine the pawn chain, right?
So push with A4.
Yeah, so we can do a4. Now he can't protect with a6 because the pawn is pinned, right? So he can't do that. He can try bishop a6. So now you can take, and now look what you did again. Remember we talked about the last game, creating weaknesses? Isolated pawn, doubled isolated pawn.
Right.
Now this pawn will be very easy to win. You
Right.
know, you can bring the knight over here, double attack, unprotected bishop and the pawn, and
Yeah.
you're gonna win the pawn regardless.
Right.
You know. Actually, maybe he could try, if he wants to be annoying, he could try that. Let's see here. Yeah, he could try that.
It could increase the pressure on the pawn, but
Yeah, so yeah, see, it gets a little complicated here. So this is one idea. So we could attack it again. This way, but that's kind of he can attack the queen and try to come in here. That's pretty annoying.
yeah.
Or he could protect it, and if you try to, yeah, see, this gets complicated now.
Yeah.
He's really, yeah, he can do a lot. So you can do it like that, or you can also just attack it again this way.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
You can do that. Now, if he really wants to be annoying, he can try to protect it again.
Yeah.
And now I think you should win it. All right. So now, what do you think? All right. Let me ask you. Well, what's the best move here? What do you think to win the pawn?
Well, then maybe I should. No, that's not a good idea. Mm. Yeah, then after that, I think I should just exchange my knight with the bishop.
Yeah, definitely. Because you just remove a defender, right?
Right.
Take. Okay, now what's the best move?
Then now attack with the bishop again.
Where? Which
Oh,
bishop?
wait a minute. The white bishop just take the pawn.
Well, look, you're attacking it twice, and you're
Yeah.
defending twice.
Yeah, so that's not enough. That's right.
So you need more.
Yeah.
There's actually a few ways you can win the pawn.
Well, I don't want to sacrifice my rook, no.
No, you don't have to sacrifice a rook.
Yeah. So if I move my pawn in b3, the problem is he can move again his pawn.
No,
Oh,
he
wow.
can't. Okay, if you go here,
Yeah.
that's actually I think the best move. Now why? He cannot take and he can't move here. Why?
Why he cannot take? He can take, no?
Nope. Why can't he take? What do you do now?
Well, he's protecting the pawn twice and then attacking twice. Oh, right. That is true.
So
Good point.
by you exchanging the bishop for your knight, it puts his queen on a pin.
Right. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So he cannot move it. Yeah. So then the best move is definitely yeah.
So
It's
there's no.
definitely moving that.
Okay, now let me ask you. What if he takes with the knight? What do you do?
Then I take with the bishop.
Excellent. Then you win the piece.
Right.
You win the knight. Very good.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
can't take with the knight, can't take with the queen, and can't take with the pawn. So basically, the pawn is paralyzed,
Yeah.
and he can't protect it again. So not
Right.
only will you win back the pawn in the next move, but you will improve your pawn structure. Because remember, this is an isolated pawn,
Mhm.
right? So you're going to improve your pawn structure. You're going to have your pawns on a beautiful connected, placement like this.
Right.
So that would be a wonderful move. I was also thinking you could also attack it again with the rook, right?
Right.
You could do that. That would win the pawn, and you could also attack it again with the queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the pawn is definitely much better because you're eliminating one of your own weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever possible, you want to do that as well.
Okay.
So yeah, excellent. So there's that way. Let's just say there's that way. There's A4, but then there's also B3.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that because remember this pawn is unprotected,
Right.
So if he takes here, you just take with your bishop, and now you're threatening the knight, so he has to do something about that.
Oh, yeah.
Knight is pinned, so he doesn't have time to take again,
Right.
right? So that's another way to win back the pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But okay.
What are you gonna say?
I just have to take care of something there. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh.
No, that's good. I'm good.
Okay. So you see all that? You see how?
Yes.
So in this position, when they take your this is like a queen's gambit pawn. When they take this c pawn, it's very difficult for them to hold on to it,
Mm.
right? And if you play it well, the pawn chain just crumbles. It should just crumble like that.
Yeah.
They can't really hold on to it, right? So,
Yeah.
but that one no good because now you're letting him advance with tempo,
Yeah.
right? You're giving him a chance to maybe improve the pawns, so that's not
Mhm.
good. And yeah, there's that. And he could also, if you want to be annoying, he could also defend it with the bishop too.
Mhm.
That way. I mean, defending it this way is no good. Why? Why is that no good? What do you think?
Let's see. Let me think. Um, yeah, because I can, for example, move my queen in a4.
Yep, exactly. Double attack.
Yeah.
Attack both pieces unprotected, right? There's only one
Yeah.
way. There's only one way you can protect both, right? Bishop back,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you just recapture,
Recapture.
and that's a nice position. And
Yeah.
now you're ready to actually maybe scare away the knight and then win this pawn,
Mhm.
right? So yeah,
You can, and it's pinned on top of that.
the knight, right? The knight's pinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. So yeah, so you would win the knight if you did that. If you didn't
Right.
do anything about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is a great position.
Right.
So all right, so he pushes. So he's basically saying, all right, I'm going to give you back the pawn, basically. But then he's like, nope, I'm not. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So clearly he wants to take your knight and destroy your pawn structure, right?
Yeah.
So what's a better move than Queen B3? What do you think?
Well, I can just take it,
Take what?
the pawn.
Okay, so on B4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that. That's a good move. He cannot take. He cannot take with the knight. Why?
Because I will move my queen in d4 and a4.
A4. Yeah, exactly.
And
Unprotected.
then if it comes back,
Yeah, unprotected. If he tries to come back, just
Yeah.
take.
it's even worse.
Horrible. Yeah. So
Or yeah.
so he cannot take the pawn, and what does he do? I mean, what can he do? If he takes the bishop, if he takes the knight, he's just helping you.
Right.
You have a nice pawn chain now,
Yeah.
right? Beautiful.
Yeah.
If he tries to attack this, maybe let's see, what can you do? Goes here. You can just protect,
Mm-hmm.
right? And now it's a very powerful knight. You see that?
Right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, or even if he attacks it with the pawn, what do you do? What do you think is the best move for you?
Let's see. Well, I could maybe move again my queen in a4, maybe.
Um, You could. All right. I didn't really consider that, but you could. He
Because he
can't
cannot
take.
take.
Yeah, he can't take with the knight's pinned. He can't take
Yeah.
with the pawn.
Right.
You're pinning the pawn to the rook.
Right.
Okay, that is a possibility. Not the first one I thought of, but it is a possibility. The other one I thought of was pushing the pawn.
Uh-huh.
I like
But
that move.
his knight is kind of comfortable, right?
Say again?
When he can move his knight in before.
Okay. And then you can just kick it away again.
That's true, yeah.
You know? And I think that's a beautiful position for you. This knight is very nice. What does he do? I mean, he can move it back here. Then I think you just develop castle, and you have a very dominating position.
Yeah.
Right, very dominating. Look at advanced pawns controlling the center. He has a backward pawn here. he's very cramped. The only thing he developed was a knight. You developed knight, bishop, and knight.
Yeah.
So it's a very powerful position, very dominating. So yeah, B takes C3. Really good move. Also here, I think would be a good move would be Queen A4, attacking the unprotected knight.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let me just ask you a quick tactical question. Let's say he does this because he wants to ruin your pawn structure. What do you do?
Well, I take the knight, so it's in check.
Good. Yeah, you take the knight because it's check.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then if he tries to protect it,
what do you do?
I take the bishop.
Excellent. Yeah, I take the other bishop. Yeah.
And that is
now you're up. You're up a piece. You're up a bishop now.
right.
Yeah, very good. All right. So you did Queen B6. Well, he destroyed your pawns. Oh, what? You didn't take back? Wait. Why didn't you take back? Did you just what? You didn't want to open up the queen?
I don't know why he didn't do that. Wait, that's stupid.
Maybe you missed it, or maybe you moved too fast.
Right, he moved too fast.
No, maybe you moved too fast.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, okay. So no deep philosophical chess reasoning for that.
No, it's plain.
Okay, simple blunder. Right? Okay, all right.
That was a pure blunder.
Ah.
Then after that, I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Right. I thought he was gonna do that. Nope. All right. Well. Okay. No. All right. Better move than taking the knight. Better move. What do you think?
Moving my bringing my knight into play, maybe in
Where?
E5.
Okay, that loses a piece. You lose it. You lose another piece. How does he win a piece with that?
Let me think. I lose a piece. Really?
Yeah. You lose a piece now. So black to move. What's the best move?
Think. He could attack my bishop again.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, but no, it's
No.
not.
No. Stronger than that.
Let's say he takes the bishop in d2.
Okay, he could do that, but stronger than that.
Stronger than that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's treat this like a puzzle. So the most forceful move would be checks, right? So
for the black.
Yeah, for black. So this is his only check. So,
Right.
but it's not the right move. So the next option, second most forceful move is what? You remember?
Well, it's threatening the queen.
Well, that's the third most forceful. Third most forceful
Okay.
move are threats. Second most forceful are captures. So here, look at all the captures that you can do as black, and which one do you think is best? Actually, you know what I can do? Let me do this. There you go. There, black to move.
Okay, let me think.
Make it easier. Black.
Right. Well, you can take my knight.
Yes. So this is a very common. So this is something to understand and try to see when it happens is that when you pin the knight to either the king or the queen, it's it's good, but once the pin is broken like this, now the knight is free, right? So
Right.
be careful when you're attacking it again, because especially if the bishop that's pinning the knight is unprotected like this, your bishop's
Yeah.
unprotected. So now he's got this little tactical shot. Knight takes your knight. So now he took your knight at the same time as opening up an attack on your unprotected piece.
Right.
Right. So now, what does white do? If you take back the knight, he wins the piece.
Right.
Right. You see
And
that?
he doesn't.
And if he takes your bishop, what do you do as black?
I take back with the knight.
With the knight, and you maintain your extra piece, right? You see that?
Yes.
So
Yes.
so you got to be careful when you're attacking the knight and it's not pinned anymore. You know, it's free to move. You know, he's always got this maneuver,
Right.
right? You can take and then protect this again, so and recapture with the knight. So
Right.
that's a very common theme that you would see, come up. So it's something to be aware of. All right, so let's go back. All right. So you said, okay. So I said a better move than bishop takes knight, and so definitely not knight e5.
Right.
So what do you think?
So not taking the knight and not knight e5.
Not knight e5. Yeah.
Ah, goddamn, what did I do? Made some stupid mistake. Let's see.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Attack the knight a second time with my queen.
Let's see. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm confused here. Sorry, my fault. I'm thinking this bishop is pinned to the king, but it's not.
Right.
I'm forgetting about the knight, because look, this is what I saw. Sorry about this. I'm thinking you can take the pawn because the bishop is pinned.
Cannot, no.
Oh,
Not good.
Sorry about that. Okay, my fault. My fault.
No.
All right.
I will attack the knight a second time with my queen.
Yes, and actually, yeah, you're right. Hold on. No, I'm not wrong now. Okay, good. let's see this. You can attack it again. Let's say with the rook.
Overrook, yeah.
You can do that. He can defend, and you attack it. Right. Well, you run out of attackers now.
Well,
Okay.
I can attack again with the queen, no?
You can, but it doesn't really work because it's too powerful. So look, he can castle here, and now even though you're attacking it 3 times, and he's defending only twice. You can't. It's not good. He successfully protects it because you're not going to give up. You're not going to give up your queen for 2 pieces. You see that?
Right, yeah.
So it kind of it works out for him.
And
Okay.
what if I put the queen into before a4?
A4. Yeah, I was looking at that too. Yeah, you could do that, but he can just come back, drop back, right? And he's protected.
Mm.
Yeah. Although, all right, this is an interesting line. All right, let's look at that again. All right, Queen A4. So his best move here is let's see here. No, actually, knight B8 is a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think knight B8 is a mistake. Because I'm thinking, well, because look, now this knight breaks the connection between the queen and the rook.
Right.
You see? So now the rook is unprotected, and now you take the knight, take the bishop.
Ah, yes.
Now you see the rook is unprotected. So,
Yeah.
but
Good.
here's the complicating factor. Now
Right.
he can take your other bishop, and you take back with check. But he can push up. Now your queen is attacked. Oh, actually, hold on. It still works. It still works. All right. What's the best move here? Best move here. So basically, you don't want to give him time to take back your bishop, right?
Right.
So your queen is being attacked and your bishop, but you want to hold on to this bishop.
Uh-huh.
So, so what do you think?
Let me think,
Yeah.
because that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Ah. I could. What if I attack? Hmm. Huh.
So there's
I
one.
could move my queen forward
To where?
to d7.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so when 2 pieces are being attacked like this, you need to move the stronger piece to a place where you're attacking something else, something of his, right?
Right.
So don't give him space to breathe to allow him to take, right? So now you're attacking his rook, his unprotected rook, and then I think the best move for him, or the only move to protect the rook. Well, actually, I guess he could come up here, but no, actually, that's a mistake. Okay, all right. So look, so the only way he can protect the rook is this, right?
Right.
And then you can just trade off your bishop if you want. But this is actually a mistake. Why? Now let me ask you, why is that a mistake?
That's a good question. Thank you. Why is it a mistake?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love these puzzles, right? What do you think? Can you tell I love puzzles?
Uh, 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 wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because if I
I think we venture on better puzzles than the ones that we do in the beginning of the lesson. What do you think? I'd make up my
yeah,
own.
right. Uh, why is it a mistake? Because my well, I can move my bishop definitely.
Yeah, you can move your bishop, but there's a better. Yeah, there's a very important reason why there's a mistake. You need some hints.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So the rook is protected by the knight, right?
right,
The knight is protected by the queen.
right,
This knight protected by queen and king.
right,
Now, so we can see that this queen is protecting both knights at the
right,
same time.
right.
Now,
Oh,
our queen is and the bishop are attacking this knight.
right,
So, what we need to do is distract the queen
right,
from this.
right,
So now, you see?
right.
So what do you see now?
So then I should use the bishop to attack
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
one.
there you go. And what does he do? If he takes with the queen, you just take with check.
Right.
Or if he tries to counterattack, let's say he tries to counterattack your queen, um, what's the best move there? What do you think?
Um, I suppose I will take his queen, and then he
Yeah,
will take mine.
yeah. So trade queens, and now you're a piece up. You see that? After all that, now you're a piece
All
up.
right. Yes, I'm a piece up. Right.
Isn't that nice when when you don't know what happened and you're like, oh, I'm up a piece. That's nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I like when that happens. So yeah, a little bit of interesting tactical combination there. So yeah, it's just exploiting this idea of overworked pieces.
Mm,
When you see one piece is protecting two things at the same time, it can't
yeah.
really protect both satisfactorily. So you kind of have to distract it from protecting one and win the other.
Yeah.
That's the idea. So all right, let's go back. Woo! We went down some deep rabbit holes with that one.
Yeah. Right.
All right, let's see the end of the game. All right, good. All right, so that was good because you distracted the. So here's another example of overworked, right? Bishop is protecting knight and pawn.
Right.
So you distracted the bishop away, and then you win the pawn. Very good. That's another
Right.
example of overworked. And now you're attacking bishop and king. So yeah,
Right.
knight e7 is the only move to protect both.
Right.
Um, okay. All right. Oh, queen
Right.
trapped. Oh, that sucks.
Right.
Oh man, oh man. Yeah, yeah. That's tough. Yeah, you got to get your queen out of there.
Right.
Yeah, maybe just come back. Drop back to here or something like that. That's rough.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I was able to get
Oh,
out
oh,
of that
right,
one.
right. Oh, right. Okay. Actually, then no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Even though you win the pawn. Okay. What's his best move? Better than knight g6. Best move for black.
Oh, for black.
Best move for black. Yeah. Much better than knight g6.
Hmm. Oh, I could set up a nice little trap. I could take the knight with my bishop,
And then what?
and then if he takes back with his
No, you're forgetting one thing though.
yeah.
Check.
That's good.
No good. No good. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good thinking though. You're noticing that the queen is on the same file as the
right,
king. That's good. You're
right.
noticing that. So the idea, what I'm thinking about is based on that idea also.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, so what could it be? So maybe I could try a more forceful move, which is to sacrifice my bishop in h2.
No. That doesn't do anything. You can just protect, or maybe even come with the king. Now that's even better for him probably because now his king is off of the same file as your queen,
Uh-huh.
right? So better move than that.
Let me think.
Yeah. So just keep in mind. Look at this whole file. Same,
Right.
right?
So I could bring if I bring my I could bring my rock into g8.
Yes, that's the winning move. Now why?
Oh, really?
Why is that the winning move? So now where does white go?
Well, you can take my
Okay, he can take the other pawn. Now
right.
what's the winning move for black?
Oh, now I can take his knight.
Exactly. Pawn is pinned, right?
Right.
Much better. Now
Yeah,
look at
that's
this
true.
rook bearing down on the king. So what are you
Mm,
gonna do? White has to push here, and now look at
right.
this whole weakness of the light squares. So
Yeah,
now all black has to do is bring the queen and just attack on the light squares, and it's game over.
yeah,
So yeah. Um, so basically, your opponent could have destroyed you right there, but he didn't.
yeah.
All right. So okay. Okay. Uh, Now it looks like your queen is trapped.
Right,
You escape for a few moves.
right.
Now you're trapped. Oh
Right.
shoot. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. All right. It's hard to recover from this one.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay. Right. Then you just resign. Yeah.
yeah.
So okay. All right. All right. So real quick, let's go over it, and then we'll be done. So real quick. So good opening. Again, this pawn chain easily destroyed, right?
Yeah, remind me how already.
A4 or B3 easily destroyed. Either one.
Uh,
You want to just break up this pawn chain,
uh,
and do it quick because if you let him develop, it's going to be easier for him to protect. Like if he gets A6 in, and then maybe you let him get knight A5, then he can bring in C6. Now these pawns are all protected, and it's hard to do anything.
yeah.
So you have to attack these pawns immediately.
Uh,
Immediately with A6 or B3 or A4 or B3.
right.
Very important. Very important. Don't let that hang around like that. So yeah, no good with the knight move because you're letting him move forward with tempo. Then he starts doing the attack thing, and
Yeah. Yeah, I missed the win.
right. Here definitely taking the pawn would be very nice. Yeah, because he can't take back, right? Because you got this queen check
Mm,
here and here.
mm,
Um, so yeah, take, and yeah, and there you just a blunder of a piece, a simple blunder.
Right.
All right. Yeah, here. Yeah. Check, check. And here your queen is getting kicked around a lot. And now you missed a win right here. Right there. And there. Yeah, so it's yeah, I mean you had no choice here, but yeah, it's very dangerous in these kind of positions to open up the a file directly to your king like this. You know, give you this rook an open file. That's very very dangerous to do. But yeah, here you had no choice.
Yeah.
No choice. And nice. I mean, it is a nice what do you call it? A nice queen trap, I have to say.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he had to do it on that move, or else, you know, you're gonna take this knight, and then the rook was gonna fall, right? So he had he had to do it quick. So yeah, all right, and it's over.
Yeah.
All right, looks good. So yeah, I mean, if you can play on Lichess, I just prefer it. But if you absolutely have to play on chess.com, I can't stop you.
Yeah, because I mean, for the purpose of our lessons, I think it works, right?
I mean, either one works, but I mean, I just feel like it's just so much slower for me on like the lag time.
When you work with me,
yeah, like the lag time. Like when I'm even when I'm recording, it's for some reason chess.com seems slower than Lichess when I'm recording.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like it's.